From Love Island.
Oh. Oh my god. The way I've been trying to forget about him. Like, yeah. I can't think about him. He makes me feel ill.
No, I'm realizing now, season 7 of Love Island, for real, like, not joking, hee hee ha ha, like, I was in psychosis. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Alright. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of A Literary Tasting. My name is Jessica.
My name is Annie.
We've been gone for a little while.
Yeah.
Because we were reading a book that is 700 pages long. Oh my god, is it Shakespeare?
Well, it's a form of Shakespeare for sure.
Is it Dickens? No.
It might be.
It's
Hemingway.
Todd. It's Imaginator 1D, if you will.
Yes, yes.
We're reading after today. I thought it would be fun because our literal entire friendship is based off of this book.
Yeah.
Like, I convinced her to read it, and then our whole friend group started reading it, and it just, like, it became, every conversation was about it, to the point where one of our friends that we had lunch with, she legitimately was like, just for context.
Yeah.
She legitimately was like, I had to stop sitting with y'all at lunch because y'all just wouldn't shut up.
Sorry I have hobbies.
Oh god.
Sorry I have fucking likes and interests.
Meanwhile, she actually literally does read Shakespeare. In her spare time.
Like, fuck off, okay? Listen, our entire, like, our entire friend group, like you said, but especially you and I, our friendship is based on this book. It came from here.
So, I thought it would be fun because, when I was reading this, by the way, I was one of the OG fans. This is the only time that I've ever liked something before it was popular. I was reading after update by update.
That's crazy.
On Wattpad.com, not even the app, on my laptop.
That's actually crazy.
I was 13. Oh my god. Anyways, and I was in love with this version of Harry, to the point where I genuinely do feel it has impacted my relationship with men as an adult, because I want after Harry. The reason that my ex that I dated when I was 19 sent me so bad into psychosis, or sent me so bad into wanting to live in his walls,
right?
He reminded me so much of him. Not because he was violent, just because he was hot.
Right, well, yeah, this version of Harry is really fucking hot. Like, we have to admit that, right? Like, class, can we admit that?
Yeah, show me the photo that you think of when you think of frat boy Harry.
Okay, I think we're gonna pull up the same photo. I don't want to see yours, so look at mine. Harry, this is
3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna try to figure out how to put it. Yeah.
Oh, another honorable mention I have is gonna have
the Crazy Mofos one.
Oh, Crazy Mofos for fucking sure, but not even that one. It's gonna have to be this guy right here.
Yeah, Bandana Harry.
Bandana Harry was so special to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think, like, people really, I actually want you to know, my journal from when I was in high school, if you open the first page of my diary, this is the picture that is there. I printed it out and put it in my fucking diary. Like, I was fucking obsessed.
Yeah, he's still so hot. But we were also, like, 16, and, like, seeing that kind of human being at that age was formative.
Yeah, and also, like, I was not getting any kind of dick at that time, obviously, because I was a child.
And there was nobody on the planet that looked like him at that time.
No.
He had grown women losing their goddamn minds over this. Anna Todd was 25 when she wrote this, and Harry would have been, like, 19 or 20. Very young. So, like, clearly...
Oh my god, putting it in perspective like that is fucking crazy. We are 25. I can't imagine thirsting after a fucking 19-year-old right now.
Girl, if we saw that red snapback photo, yeah you would. Don't lie. Maybe we wouldn't be writing fan fiction about it, but we would be like, damn.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
And
valid.
also, I wouldn't necessarily think he was hot, but I definitely would have been like, oh, 19-year-old me would have died.
Yeah. No, like, he truly meant the world to me at that time. Like, I don't know if you ever saw my room at that time, like, if you ever came to my house.
With the photo wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, yeah, so I
also remember the 1975 being up there, like, you were just putting anybody up there.
Not just anybody. I only had, I guess that is anybody. I had, like, a wall in my room that just had, like, hotties. Majority, there was, like, 50 photos total, and I would say, like, 35 pictures were of Harry. And then there was, like, 5 of Maddie Healy.
Your friends?
No friends. It was 35 pictures of Harry, 5 pictures of Maddie Healy, 5 pictures of probably, like, Timothée Chalamet, and then like a couple here and there of the guy who was the lead singer of Lainey, who I liked that band for like 3 seconds. So I don't know. It was, and I would interchange them a lot because I was like, well, I need to keep up to date with the pictures coming out,
the hottest photos,
which are rolling out on Harry Styles updates. You know, so anyway,
this was pre-pop bass,
and like we were obsessed. So like you can imagine us 14 years old reading this book, like it fucked up my brain chemistry, genuinely.
No, like it's actually not funny. And that's why I wanted to revisit it as an adult, because I wanted to see like how my perspective on it has changed, because I do genuinely feel like I crave more of a relationship of this.
Yeah. This caliber. He was still like dangerous, you know what I mean? And everybody,
it was never like easy. There was still always like, even when they had been together for years, there was still the aspect of like that chase, and like I was kind of expecting me to just be like, I don't care that he's abusive, I love him. But my perspective actually has changed, and we're going to talk about it. So that's why I wanted us to kind of revisit, and you should go back and reread it, because she didn't read it. This is off the dome for her. Yeah. Like, as an adult, and like, see how your perspective has changed. Because I was actually really interested.
I will admit, like, my copy of After, because I, of course, went and bought the actual... No, literally. I went and bought the actual book when it got published, and the spine is fucking broken. I read it, like, probably 4 times.
I've read After at least 10 times.
Yeah, like,
at least I'll read up until like the stream scene, and then I'll stop. But like when I was in high school, if I was going through a rough time,
which was always for me,
I would
I was gonna be like
math class, and then I'd be like, why am I getting a C in math?
No, because you and I both were sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, Survivor up, and reading After at the same time. Like, of course, nothing was penetrating our fucking brains. I hope everyone likes our t-shirts today. We came garbed up.
I have my One Direction. This is my Take Me Home Tour t-shirt.
That is so cute. Yeah. Oh, they look so cute.
I have an Up All Night t-shirt too, but I can't fucking find it. So this will have to do.
That's so cute. Mine is a Twilight picture of them from when they were on X Factor and did their like Halloween vampire thing.
That's real?
This is a real photo of them, yes. On X Factor, they did like a night where it was like Halloween and they had to do a theme, and they were vampires. So
I don't know. They were so ugly during X Factor. I mean, I know they were like 16.
Girl, they were like 15.
Yeah, so like that's probably why they were so ugly. But like I don't know what potential Simon Cowell, that evil man, saw in them, but thank God he did. Because I didn't see it.
You know what?
Louis' audition. Louis is so funny because he's like, that needs to be banned from the internet.
No, literally, fair enough. I will say, we need to stop giving all the credit to Simon Cowell and start looking to the real culprit who did this for us.
Nicole Scherzinger.
Nicole Scherzinger did this for us, and I'm tired of giving that man the credit.
True, and he is evil.
Yeah, that's an evil man.
Anyways, let's go ahead and let's just get started.
Yeah.
So trigger warnings. You know, this is a very harmful book. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about this earlier. All the fanfics of that time were like, mafia boss.
Yeah.
You've been kidnapped. You've been sold to One Direction. Don't know what was in the air. This one is no exception.
Right.
If you know, you know. All I put was physical and emotional abuse, sexual assault, and alcohol abuse. Definitely others.
Yeah.
Definitely others. Those
100%.
were the ones that really stuck out in my brain, that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're putting this into a book. This is insane.
Yeah.
I did want to put emotional manipulation in there too, kind of throw that in the ring, but I mean, I feel like that does kind of fall under emotional abuse. I did have just like one question. Do you think it's ethical ever to write fan fiction? Because we were talking about this earlier as well. I have read many, many, many fan fictions. Y'all, I was reading Cameron fan fiction. I was reading Larry fan fiction. I was reading 5 Seconds. Anything that I could get my horny little hands on at 16.
Yeah.
I was reading it.
The idea of you reading a Cameron X Hogwarts fucking fanfic is so fucking funny. Oh my God.
I still remember the cover, like, to this day. They had them, like, edited and, like, so the little...
Oh, questions. Hell yeah. Those fucking edited photos people would use over the cover of their... Oh, Jesus. And they all had, like, 1,000 fucking face tats.
Yes, and they also had 7 different filters.
Literally.
Like, they were so filtered, they were blurry.
No. They were deep fucking fried. Yeah. Like, they were really bad. Is it ethical to write or read? Both.
Unfortunately, I don't think I should have consumed this.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I was 14. I didn't know any better.
To be fair to us, we were 14.
To not be so fair to us, I also read fanfiction up until I was like 17, 18.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely like...
I feel like fanfiction of fictional characters is like, that's fine, you just want more thing, but
yeah, if you're like, the thing I was talking about, what is it?
Hermione.
Hermione, thank you. The Hermione fanfic. Okay, those are like fictional characters. Okay, fine. But like these are actual fucking people. And it's probably so fucking weird to like, especially because like a lot of the times, I feel like people will, in interviews will be like, "Hey, read this fanfic someone wrote about you," and it's like, oh, I don't want to.
I just want to say, if we ever get to the point where we're famous and people are writing fanfiction about us, fucking, I'm reading it, and I'm gonna love it.
You're done. We're gonna read it, and then
I can already tell that like it's gonna be me pursuing you. I already know it. They're gonna be like, look at the way she looks at her. God forbid I like my friends.
No, like what the fuck.
Yeah, I was just curious to see what you thought. I think overall I don't think you should be writing this. Probably shouldn't be consuming it either, but it's too late. I've already read it 10 times. What's an 11th?
I mean, dead ass. Also, it's like, it got published, and obviously they had to change the names, but then it got made into a movie, like a whole fucking movie with like, there were famous actors in that hoe. Like,
yeah, I'm surprised Harry, I mean, I guess like they went through the proper like procedures to make sure he couldn't sue, but I do think it's crazy that he can't sue for his likeness when like...
Yeah. We all know what this is. We all know where it came from.
Also, the guy who played Hardin, like, you couldn't have gone to the Harry Styles University of Acting. Like, you couldn't have studied a little bit harder. Instead, you were on my screen going, fucking treble!
No, like, don't piss me off. Oh my god. There's so much to get into. Let's just start with this and I'll come back. We'll circle back to the movie.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna forget and just kind of use these names interchangeably because now I've read it as Hardin and Harry. I've mostly read it as Harry. This is my first time ever reading the actual print version. I literally,
really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I read it on, because that's the original text, that's the Bible.
Oh yeah, this is scripture, I know.
What's the word? That's the Old Testament.
But like when I bought it in the bookstore when it first came out, I refused to buy it. Is broken.
I refused to buy it because I knew it was wrong. I knew it was wrong.
I was like,
she was probably
I read it 15 times.
She was probably still making money off like the Wattpad. Oh my god, I also remember vividly. I don't know if like it was in when you were in it reading it, but you used to be able to leave like author's notes.
Yeah.
And you used to be able to comment.
Yes, I remember.
Like, and comment on like and she would be like, y'all, if you don't fucking share the story, I'm not fucking updating anymore. I don't know why you're 25 arguing with what are assuredly 13-year-olds.
Yeah, 100%. Get serious. To really putting it in perspective, I don't know why in my head I'm imagining her as like, I always imagined her as like a 40-year-old woman, but I guess like, yeah, it makes sense she's 25, like our age doing this, or it makes more sense, I guess. But the idea of it is so insane.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean like, I feel like she was like, if you think about it, like she kind of just wrote a book, and like, she was probably like thinking about how much I hate my job now, how much you hated your job when you were like still working it.
Yeah.
Like it's not that insane to me that she just like wrote, like hated her 9-to-5, and same with like Hannah Grace. I feel like same thing. She kind of just like didn't like her 9-to-5, so she wrote a story. It's just unfortunate that it's fan fiction and that like she was like way older, because like she could have just written a book about Harry without like
yeah, she could have known in her heart, but like herself.
Yeah.
I mean, she writes other books now, which I really think we should go read at some point.
Well, anyways, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
So all the boys are in the book. So Hardin is Harry. Luckily, we don't have to do fan casting. We don't have to think.
Yeah.
Hardin is Harry. Zed is Zane. Landon is Liam. Nate is Niall, and Logan is Louis. And Niall and Louis are like not in it. She said they're not hot. They're not in my book.
No, she said fuck them. Like dead ass. I don't give a fuck. They're in the fraternity and they just disappear.
Other major characters are Noah, her boyfriend, Molly, some random girl that she hates, and her roommate Steph.
Yeah.
And then obviously like her mother. I don't have any fan casting for Tessa because I was obviously picturing myself at what I thought I was gonna look like at 20.
Right.
Reason for a rude awakening to find out that like I was pretty hot at 20. It's just not what I thought I was gonna look like. Instead, I looked like Molly. Because my hair was pink.
Yeah.
And I think for Steph, I've kind of just been picturing Hayley Williams. And then for Molly, I've always just been picturing this random girl that like when I Googled hot pink hair with bangs, I tried to Google it to see if I could find her, but pink hair has since become trendy since then, so
yeah.
The photo was gone, but I was obviously just picturing me.
Right.
So, you have any fan casting?
I
did not need to bring Hayley Williams into this. I'm so sorry, Queen.
I mean, I didn't really have fan casting only because it's like the movie already came out, so I was already picturing the people that like, you know, when I think about them, I think about those people that were in the film. Which in the first one, which one was Pia Mia in? She was Molly in the first one, right?
She wasn't Molly, she was Tristan.
Oh, yeah.
They made her gay. I like that. I do feel like Anna Todd has at least repented for her sins in any way that she can.
She was doing the most to be like, forgive me.
Yeah. It's okay, girl. You didn't know it was... To be fair to her, like, maybe she shouldn't have been doing it, yes, but, like, there's no way she could have known that it was going to grow into this big, huge thing, and I'm sure if she could go back in time, I'm sure she would just write the story.
Yeah.
But also, if she had written the story, it might not have become the sensation that it became, so...
Yeah.
It changed her life, and, you know, I'm sure she has repented.
Yeah.
So I'll go easy on her.
She's done her time, I suppose.
Yeah, she has done her time. So anyways, yeah, this book is 600 pages. I'm going to skip over a lot, and I tried to keep it as condensed as possible, but unfortunately there's a lot to go over.
Yeah.
But in the beginning of the book, she just kind of moves... I kind of going to skip past this until her and Harry meet, but she moves into her college dorm. And also, I distinctly remember she went to WSU in the book, and they changed it to WCU in the printed version. I wonder if they were like...
Nah, yeah. They were like, fuck no.
I want to know what happened, because there are several instances of just, like, very small changes, and it's like, I wonder, like, why? Because, like, I remember the original print book wasn't that different from the Wattpad version, but this is very different.
Really?
I think. Because I remember I looked at the print version, like, a couple times.
Yeah.
And I was like... Oop.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty similar. I remember, like, literally, it was just, like, they changed the name, and that was it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Huh. I remember, I'm about to show y'all how there I was. She when she was first writing it, she wrote Y-E-A. Yeah.
Oh my god. That used to piss me off like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that.
Oh my god. She also used to have, there was one word that she would always misspell. What was it?
Probably breathe instead of...
Breath instead of breathe, yeah. It was like something like that on the Wattpad version. It was always misspelled, and there was always a fucking 12-year-old troll who was like, you can't fucking spell.
Well, like, you'd think that the 12-year-old troll correcting her 700 times would make her remember how to spell it.
Right, and she just could not.
But anyways, she is moving into her new dorm, and she moves in with Steph, which is how she meets Harry. It's important to note that, yeah, in this version of events, Harry's tattooed boots down, he's got piercings. You guys remember the edits. Yeah. You were there. You probably made a few.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Me either. I can't use the computer.
Yeah.
I cannot. For the life
but
of
I
me.
enjoyed them, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
I was on We Heart It like crazy.
And yeah, and her roommate, Steph, like, she always refers to her as dressing like a skank. Which, like, who uses that word?
Skank?
Skank.
Oh my god!
I remember there's this one quote of her being like, where did Molly get her clothes? Skanks are us.
Bitch, fuck you.
I thought she was supposed to be smart.
No, what the fuck?
No, and she, literally, that's the thing, is like, when she meets Steph, she's like, oh. She's like rude as fuck to Steph. Yeah. Because Steph has red hair and tattoos and piercings and everything. And Steph is so nice to her. Yeah. Of course, it ends up not being that Steph is, obviously, Steph ends up becoming not so nice later, but she hasn't done anything wrong yet and you're rude as fuck. Yeah. She's like, even like, maybe I can change doors.
Like, relax, you've been here for a couple hours.
Yeah, like, girl, chill. And she kind of just interacts with Harry, like, just in passing, like, they are in a couple classes together. He's always at her dorm. Yeah. Because he's friends with Steph, even though Steph is never there.
Right, he's just always hanging out inside the door. Like, hello, do you have a key to my room?
Yeah, who gave... Yes, he does have a key. Like, A, he does have a key, and B... Okay, also, they don't give you, like, multiple keys.
Right, you get one.
Yeah. You get one. Also, you didn't ask me, and how long has Steph been living there that she has multiple keys already? Whatever. We weren't supposed to think about that.
Right now.
But at the first frat party, she goes and she's, like, it's her first time drinking, and she's 18, and she reveals to the group, this is a big deal. Yeah. She reveals to the group that she's a virgin. Yeah. And everybody's like, holy shit, like, that's insane, like, you're 18, you've never had sex. That is so normal. I remember thinking, like, the reason I lost my virginity at 16, which is, like, a normal age, but I just wanted to get over with because I did not want to be like Tessa. Looking back at it, that's what I mean about, like, there was just a lot of harmful stuff in this book and I should not have been consuming it at 14. Yeah. And there can be an argument to be made about, like, well, you shouldn't have been consuming that, but also... Who was consuming that other than 14-year-olds? It was One Direction fan fiction.
Every fucking 14-year-old was consuming it.
Yeah, like, who was gonna consume, like, who...
And who was gonna stop me?
Who was the audience?
Literally. This was for us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was actually... I remember reading that and being like, whoa, like, am I late to this party? Because I'm 16, I have not had sex. I'm 14, I have not had sex, obviously. But I was like, I don't see myself having sex anytime soon. And I didn't have sex until I was... 19 or like about to turn 19, so it's really fucking normal. So many fucking people, like, the way they were acting, like, she was insane.
Yeah.
For not having had sex.
And also, like, not only that, but she's definitely not the only virgin at that party. I hate to use that word. Virgin's not a real thing.
Yeah.
She's not the only person at that party that hasn't had sex. Like,
yeah.
There's surely, probably even in that circle that I've never had
sex. I know, half of them are
before.
probably like, oh my god, and have not had sex ever. Like,
ew.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yeah.
But it is important. And she's obviously not getting along with this crowd because this is her first time drinking, you know, they've all... And also, Steph's a year older than her, too.
Yeah.
And do you remember what the name of the drink was that they always used to drink? I really feel like it was called a cherry vodka sour.
It was!
As an adult, I've never heard of such a thing. I didn't go to college, so did you ever go to a frat party and consume a cherry vodka sour?
No, never once, but it was definitely called a cherry vodka sour.
What the fuck is a cherry vodka sour?
Never.
I must assume, like, well, what's the cherry?
Grenadine?
They had grenadine at a frat party. The only time I ever went to a frat party, they were scooping stuff out of trash cans.
My first ever fucking college party, I walked in there and someone ladled jungle juice into my mouth with a community ladle, and I let him.
Ew.
Disgusting.
You know, it's part of the experience.
Yeah, no, I walked in there and I was like, okay, and I just let it happen.
And you have to.
It's part of the journey. But no, I was not getting hit at a fucking cherry vodka sour.
Yeah, they had a mixologist.
They got Tommy in the back who's like,
it's a pledge. He's like sweating his ass off.
It's a pledge. I can't.
And Louis comes out of nowhere and is like, pledge, this shit sucks.
That's really funny.
And anyways, but she's having a tough time at this frat party, so she calls Noah, and Noah's like, are you fucking drunk? God damn, are you fucking serious? And then she just turns her phone off. She's so evil to Noah.
She's so evil to him.
To be fair, like, damn, a bitch can't have a drunken phone call.
Girl, I'm in college. Noah's a year younger, so he's still in high school. So, like, he's very, like, straight edge. But it's like, goddamn, I'm at my first ever college party. It's like week 1.
But she's evil to Noah. So.
Yeah. Also, he was like constantly like, I'm gonna tell your mom on you. And she was like, girl, can you not?
But you also know, like, I don't have a good relationship with my mother in the first place.
Right.
But anyways, and then, so the night comes to an end, and Niall was the one that drove them, and he's drunk as fuck. And she's like, the fuck? He was supposed to drive me back to the dorm. Can I take the bus? And they were like, the buses don't run this late, idiot. And she's like, well, where's Steph? And they're like, I don't know.
Bruh. She's like, okay, so
I would have hit someone in the face.
Yeah.
I would have, like, not one of y'all is sober. I know there's a pledge here sober.
Someone find a pledge. Someone needs to drive me home.
You're scaring the hose. Okay? Anyways, and then Zed is like, why don't you just sleep in this random bed in this random room? Also, why was there just an empty room at a frat? Also,
nah, that is a
don't get into a bed at a frat house.
Never. Cesspool. Yeah, germs, bacteria. Like,
I feel like even a clean frat boy is still a dirty frat boy. I'm looking at your bed and thinking about it.
Yeah, no, like, there's no way I would ever get into a bed in a frat house. Ooh.
Especially, yeah, and then she wakes up and she's being sexually assaulted in bed.
Oh my god.
And so she runs across the hallway to where she knows Hardin's room is, and Hardin's like, okay, get in here, fuck. And then he, like, threatens the guy or whatever, and then he just walks away.
The guy's like, okay. Like, what the fuck?
Also, like, does he live here? Who is this? Is it his room?
No, because also then it's like, why did y'all tell me to go and sleep in there?
Why are there 2 beds in here?
Like, what's happening?
Like, also, why was it... Whatever. Yeah, good point. I didn't even think about that. I just assumed they had an empty room.
No, like, it's definitely giving someone's room.
No, like, they don't have an empty room.
They do not have an empty room here.
Yeah, it's a lot. And then, of course, she's, like, traumatized from being sexually assaulted, and this is the first time that her and Hardin ever make out.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh. And they're both like, oh. And she's like, well, I guess I'll break up with Noah. And he's like, no, I don't like you like that. Evil.
Ooh.
Oh, he's evil. I mean, to be fair, she did just cheat on her boyfriend, so I'm not sure she really deserves, like, a loving response from Hardin. Like,
no, for sure. And also, but it's also like, yeah, you should definitely break up with your boyfriend because you cheated on him, and, like, clearly that means
if you can cheat on him, you don't love him.
Yeah. But yeah, that, like, he cooked her really bad there, and I remember, like, being like,
I remember
having to close my book and being like, god damn. Like,
and it's so sad because it's like, I remember being at 14 thinking, he doesn't mean that. Like, of course he likes her, he just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
And that is true, and that is what the audience is supposed to think, and that is what the author is trying to convey, but it's like, again, It's awful.
The manipulation.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, gaslighting.
Like, nobody should be making you feel that way if that's your boyfriend. And, like, even though, of course, I'm not even gonna lie, I love the chase. So, like, I will always pick a man that makes me chase over a man that actually likes me. But liking the chase is different than liking somebody evil. Yeah. Because this man is evil.
No, Hardin's evil. Sorry, Harry. Evil.
Whatever that man's name is.
They really made out and he was like, okay, get the fuck lost.
Yeah, and
hit the road.
And since it's a 600-page book, again, I'm just gonna kind of hit fast forward here. There's a couple of scenes of her just like kind of acclimating at college, like going to class, going to frat parties, hanging out with Steph, doing this, that, whatever. And now it's time for a scene. I would even like to pull it up. My favorite scene, honestly, this might be one of my favorite, like,
one of the best scenes of a book I've ever read. Like, truly. I will say this scene, like, kind of changed the trajectory of my life, because it was this scene that I read that I was like, oh, I think because before reading this, I was not a One Direction fan. Like, I mean, actually, that's a lie. That's a flat out lie. Before this, I was a One Direction fan, but I was very, like, low-key about it, because it was during that time where everyone was like, being a One Direction fan is, like, fucking dorky, like, whatever. Yeah. So I was really low-key about it. I read this scene, and I was like, oh, I'm about to be loud and proud.
So, the scene in question is, it's the first sex scene of the book. Sex scene. And what's crazy is that this isn't that vulgar or graphic. But, like, so... It's so romantic, too. Like, very out of character for the rest of the book. To be honest, like, he doesn't really do anything else like this for the rest of the book.
Yeah.
He takes her to this, I guess... Anyway, he takes her to this stream, and they're just hanging out as friends. Mind you, she's still actively dating Noah at this point.
Right.
He takes her to this stream, and they, like, go swimming, and she, like, wears his shirt in the water. Yeah. And, like... Oh my god. And then they, like, kind of start kissing in the water, and she's like, bitch, I'm horny. I've never kissed a man like this in my life. Yeah. Like, I've never felt a kiss like this, because Noah kisses me all sweet and gentle because we're waiting until marriage, and also I don't actually love him, which is why I'm not attracted to him like that.
Noah kisses me all sweet and gentle.
Girl, just like, and you know
what is this feeling I have about me in my girlhood?
I'm consistent. I know what I like. I have liked it since I read this scene. I have never wavered. I've never been somebody that wants it sweet and gentle.
Yeah.
Like, never. And I never will be.
Yeah, no.
No. I'm consistent.
Yeah.
I know what I like. And then he gets her out of the water. He lays his shirt down, and he vulgar alert, but he fingers her, and he gives her first orgasm. He keeps referring to it as that, by the way. Oh yeah, because she's never masturbated. This was the beginning of the girl doesn't understand her sexuality until she meets a man to show her how to... Oh god.
Boring Bill! I hate that. I hate that.
I mean, to be fair, it was a One Direction fan fiction. We can't ask for too much from this Imaginator 1D.
Yeah. But still.
She was Imaginatoring for show.
Oh, for show! I read this scene and I was like, oh, I've never read something like this before.
No, and I was thinking about this in the shower. I was like, she actually led me to believe that sex with men was going to be good.
That part.
And I was led astray.
No, clearly! I was led so fucking astray. Frankly, there's a direct pipeline of this scene, like, hitting pen to paper for Imaginator 1D and us starting this podcast.
Yeah.
Because this was the start of me being like, I really enjoy smut. I really enjoy it.
I'm so stupid. I feel like I was an abnormally horny teenager. Sorry to be gross, but, like, it's true. I didn't even, like, because I read this at, like, 13, and then I never touched a smut book again until, like, last year. Or whenever we started the podcast. Like, Icebreaker.
Really?
Yes, I used to hate smut. Because I feel like hers are not really... She's not saying, I touched his cock and balls, you know?
Yeah, hers are a little bit more, like...
sweet and nice, yeah. They're, like, sugar-coated a little bit.
Yeah. No, we've read some things that are actually insane and should be, like, put in jail.
Tessa Bailey.
Yeah. I'm looking at you.
Tessa, I love you, girl. But...
I'm looking at you.
I know that scene better than I know my own social security number. I have to hesitate and think about my social security number for a minute. Yeah. Just think about the order of the numbers.
Yeah.
I know them, but not the order.
Yeah.
That scene?
You can probably read it to me right now.
I just read it out, like, I just explained it to you, like, in order. Like, and she's in his Ford Capri.
By his Ford Capri. Ugh.
Oh my god.
And he's covered in tats. It's so good.
Okay, if you're a man, just hit my DMs.
Yes!
At this point, I have no requirements. Just hit the DMs. I'll take a look.
No, of course I'll have a look. That's so funny.
But they, of course, they can never do anything without getting into an argument. So they do this grand romantic stream date thing, and then they get into an argument where this is also, again, he's like, yeah, don't break up with Noah on my accord. Like,
he said, God forbid you know what? I'm not gonna say that out loud.
And then they don't talk for like a whole week.
Yeah. And I wouldn't either. What do you mean that you just fucking figured me for the first time and gave me my first orgasm and now you're like, fuck off.
No, because 13-year-old me genuinely was like, he didn't mean that when he said it. I don't care if he didn't mean it when he said it. He still said it.
Yeah. Like, that's called gaslighting. That's manipulation. Like, don't do that. Oh, she loves it.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. They get into an argument and then they don't talk for a week. And then she's in her feelings because she's like, fuck, I'm horny, god damn it.
Yeah, and she's like, now that I've got a taste of the ice cream.
Why didn't she just start masturbating?
That's a really good question. Touch yourself.
Probably would have solved some of the problems.
Like, honestly, if she had just started masturbating, it would have been like, actually, I don't need that, man. I can do this myself. Well, yeah,
man. Both of us said,
no. I couldn't even get through the sentence. No way. I couldn't even get through it.
Oh my god, can you imagine being at college and you look up and Zayn Malik and Harry Styles are there? Those are the hottest men I've ever seen in my entire life.
No, those are ungodly hot men. How they all managed to hit the X Factor stage at the same year, at the same time.
That was magic.
That's God's plan.
Yeah. And like Niall's also hot.
Why did you say that like it wasn't true?
Because it's like, the two of them are so hot it's insane.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are also hot.
Yeah.
They're not as hot. But they're also hot.
Yeah.
I was always a Louis girl though.
That's so unique of you.
Oh. I loved when he would smoke weed and then yell at the paparazzi.
Oh yeah, no, he was really crazy at a time. at like 2016 time, he was insane. 2013.
And I would have gone insane too. And now he's just hot and mean on stage.
Yeah.
Louis, give me a chance. I know you're dating that really pretty girl from Love Island, but god damn it.
What pretty girl from Love Island?
I don't know, one of them.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
But anyways, she gets this grand master plan where she's like, oh, if I invite Noah, Harry's gonna get jealous.
Yeah. No, baby.
They've been dating for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And she's just like
using him.
She's evil. That's the thing about this whole book. Actually, no, I'll wait until she actually gets even more evil. Because she's about to get even more evil.
Yeah.
They're like hanging out, having a night in her dorm room. He gets a hotel. He's not even planning on staying with her in her dorm room. He literally can't do that. He's 18. He literally cannot get to the hotel room on his own.
Yeah.
So.
Was he supposed to be older than her?
No. He was definitely... Oh, he's not even 18. You're right. He's 17. He could not get a hotel by himself. Anna.
Oh, you mean Noah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, Harry is supposed to be like a junior or a senior.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that little dweeb kid did not get a hotel.
But anyways, but in Anna Todd's quest to make him seem like a fucking square, she's like, yeah, not only does he not fuck her, get this, he doesn't even sleep in the same bed as her. Oh my god.
A fucking square.
Well, he was a fucking square.
No, and
it's not Noah's fault.
And our girl is so fucking horny, she's like, fuck this.
It's not cutting it.
Fuck this. I'm gonna sleep in the same bed as me. Noah's over party.
You're joking. While Noah is there, they're like hanging out, watching a rom-com in her dorm. It's like really late at night, and Landon, aka Liam, calls her because her and Landon are very good friends because they meet in literature and they're both nerds. That's the whole extent of their friendship. Literally. He is there as a plot device to facilitate Tessa and Harry being together.
Yeah.
He's literally there for nothing else.
Yeah.
And so anyways, Liam calls her and he's like, can you come over? It's kind of spooky around here.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, like what's going on? And he's like, Harry's here and he's just breaking a bunch of shit. And she's like, the fuck?
Bruh.
And he's like calling out for you.
Oh my god, they're so fucking stupid. First of all,
I know this had you though.
Oh, for sure. I was like, Tessa, run!
I told you he didn't mean it. He just said something really awful just to hurt you.
Yeah.
But he didn't mean it.
He still loves you. Oh my god. I mean, it's actually crazy to think about. Like, if you really think about it, like, this man has been not only, like, he's been, like, fucking her, or, you know, fucking around with her, and just, like, disappearing, doesn't give a fuck about her, literally, like, won't text her back, won't talk to her, won't look at her, and now you're having a fucking, like, manic episode and calling out for me to come be here with you? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Like, hello?
It's to clear my pipes, y'all, to clear my pipes. Also, she gets there and Harry's like drunk and she's like, I thought you didn't drink anymore. And then he reveals, yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I've just been like a few months sober, but
Yeah.
I'm
an alcoholic.
yeah, for sure.
Which is like, you kind of had that vibe about you.
She's like, yeah, I kind of guessed that.
No, because there's something.
I mean, if a man isn't a friend, he's not an alcoholic, that's shocking.
Yeah.
He's a very strong man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
And Harry's not a strong man.
No.
In this book.
No.
So he reveals that he's an alcoholic and this is basically like a relapse. And so she calms him down. They still argue in the midst of this. By the way, she's finding out that Landon and Harry are going to be stepbrothers.
Right.
And the wedding is happening in like a week. And he's mad as fuck. That's why he went and got drunk, because he's feeling, you know, very emotional.
Yeah.
After finding all that information out. She gets there. Okay. She argues with him.
Yeah.
Like, girl, he's drunk and emotional and breaking shit.
This is the time to argue?
Home. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is, like, at a certain point, I stop feeling bad for you because you're being ridiculous.
No,
like, you love to rage bait his ass.
She does love to rage bait him. Like, she will see him at his most, like, volatile and, like, destructive, and she's like, what if I pushed your buttons even further?
What if I started an argument about how you don't love me? While my boyfriend is back in my dorm.
His dumbass is over there sleeping on the ground like a dumb idiot. Oh my god, Noah's literally like somewhere. Noah's literally like completely blissfully unaware. Like, are you fucking serious?
And like, he's literally in your dorm right now and you come to start an argument about how I don't love you. Are you joking? Are you joking? That's the thing is that, like, she just like, oh, she starts to piss me off so bad that I'm like,
such a selfish character. She's so selfish. So selfish.
But anyways, yeah, and then she has a night with Hardin where she literally gives him a fucking handjob.
Yeah.
With Noah in her bed. I bet he was still on her hands when she went back home to Noah in the morning.
Yeah.
You're sick.
You're sick.
This was the moment that I was like, and I remember again being 13 and being like, well, it's fine. Well, she shouldn't cheat on him, but also I don't feel that bad for him because she clearly doesn't love him. Wait,
babe,
Tess is an evil character from the start.
No, she really
like this is awful.
Yeah,
like because
so
it's
bad.
one thing to cheat, but you've cheated on him multiple times. You invited him there just to come see you.
You invited him. It's not like he just showed up. He's also your boyfriend. Like, come on.
Oh my god.
Like, you could have just broken up with him before coming to college.
So she goes back to the dorm in the morning with Hardin still on her hands, mind you, and Noah is like,
he's like, what's on your hands?
He's like, your hands stink.
What is that? What is it? Oh god.
And she lies to him and she tells him that nothing happened and that she just like had to go handle this for Landon because Harry was getting violent. And then Harry walks in, he's like, bitch, you left while I was sleeping? And she's like, oh, oh. And then Noah is like, okay, hello? I'm just gonna leave. So Noah just leaves. Noah's like, okay, we're broken up, I'm leaving. And then
she's like, thank God.
No, because she chases Noah outside.
Yeah.
And then Harry comes in and he's like, you got a right to know. And he's right. No, like, don't make me defend. Don't make me defend Hardin.
No, yeah, he did have a right to know. He did. The fuck? Why are you? You're awful. Well, you're lying to him. You have some nerve sitting on your fucking high.
We should just be together because we're both awful. We're both evil.
Right. You just have like I'm just like okay with the fact that I'm awful. You just have some kind of weird complex where you think you're not. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be perceived that way, but maybe you are.
Yeah.
Stand in your truth.
And I literally, there's like a line in there where she's like, and like the disgusting person he is, Harry didn't even leave my dorm. My dear.
My dear.
Harry didn't even leave my dorm. You
What?
literally just he's not the disgusting one here. He is disgusting and evil, but not right in this moment.
Yeah.
You are the most disgusting one in the room at that moment.
If we're having disgusting Olympics...
Like, she's...
You're winning.
You got the gold, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's... Oh my god, it's just, like, infuriating.
Yeah.
It's infuriating because it's like, now I just, like, don't feel that bad for you when bad things happen to you because it's like, you suck.
No, talk about, like, a main character that I fucking hate. Like, I fucking hate Tessa. She's just awful.
And Steph walks in the midst of this argument and she's like, what the... I missed a few chapters.
Right.
Because now suddenly Noah's leaving in tears, you're in here crying, and Harry's in here too. What's going on?
Everyone's crying, but Harry's in there like...
He deserved it now.
Yeah. Sorry.
I did what had to be done.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna do it.
No, she wasn't. I had to do it myself.
No. And, so Steph is like, okay, go. She's like, okay, James. She's like, get out. Go be somewhere else right now.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You've got to go.
And he's so fucking scary in this moment because he says that if he ever sees Tessa come around again, he's going to fucking ruin her. Oh.
Talk about, okay, James.
Also, like, it's not that, I mean, I guess actually frat boys are evil and demonic and scary, and so, like, you should be scared of them, but I'm just not that scared of a frat boy.
Yeah.
We forget that Harry's also, like, in a frat in this time.
Yeah. I think it's also, like, she wanted to make him, like, super, like, you know, edgy and, like, you know, tattoos, piercings, whatever, but then she was, like, in the context of college, he needs to be in a frat, but it's, like, I don't know if it's...
There's a lot going on in this book.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm not really that...
It was kind of giving Icebreaker in the way that it's like she wanted so many things in there, but she didn't know how to make them all fit, so she was just
made
like...
the books 600 pages.
I mean, to be fair to her, like, she was definitely writing them update by update. I don't think there was ever any intention. And, like, the chapters are only, like, 5 or 6 pages. At least, like, when I was reading them on my laptop, like, they were very short.
Oh, yeah,
but then she was just, like, updating for a year. Because she wasn't expecting it to become what it became. So.
And write multiple books and everything,
So I'll give her that. In my notes here that I was like, thank God that the kids are reading Hannah Grace. Because I remember there was, like, some controversy about Hannah Grace's books because they're the ones with, like, the little cartoon. And she's not the only one. Yeah. But they're the ones with the little, like, cartoons on them. And they're like, if kids are reading this... and they're reading this smutty material, let me just say it could be way worse.
It could be. You could be where I'm at right now.
And one thing about Hannah Grace, all of her characters have a very good relationship with sex.
True.
These people do not.
At all. These people are so...
None of Hannah Grace's characters would ever say, I will fucking ruin her. What does that even mean? I feel like that's what's scarier about it, is that it can mean so many things.
I know, like, that's a really, like, cryptic-ass thing to say. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Explain.
Like, are you just gonna, like, ban her from, like, the Pike House? Or, like, are you gonna hit me? Or what?
Ban her from the Pike House?
She's like, no!
I'm gonna ruin her. She tries to go to a fucking frat, and they're like, girl, you are fucking banned for life. She's like, fuck!
I'll just go to the neighboring frat. And then again, there's so many chapters where they're like not even together.
Yeah.
And she's just like, go into class.
Like, I don't fucking care. If I had to listen to Tessa and Landon go back and forth about fucking Wuthering Heights one more time. Oh, Jesus.
And then she gets back together with Noah. Noah forgives her after like a week.
Yeah, right.
Noah? Babe. She cheated on you she left you alone in your bed and went and gave a hand job to another man when you guys have never even done that.
Yeah, that's no.
And she's known Harry, by the way, it's still September.
She's been at school for like 3 weeks.
Literally.
You've been together for what, 3 years? You've never done any of that shit. She literally left you alone in her room to go give this man a hand job and came back.
And tried
to lie to you about it.
A hand job, maybe for some head. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So if you're gonna do it, at least go all the way.
No, seriously. Like, at least make it worth my fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, are you joking? But then, literally, like, right after she gets back together, and I mean literally, because she essentially hangs up the phone with Noah, and who comes knocking at her door but Harry. And for some reason, she's just, like, nice to him. I don't know why she's nice to him in this moment. But he's like, can I just sit with you? I just want to hang out. Should we be friends? Didn't you just say you were gonna ban me from the Pike House?
No, like, what the fuck? What happened to I'm gonna ruin you?
I guess we're just supposed to forget about that.
No, what happened to No Tree?
The 12-year-olds were rage baited, and they were harassing her for more Tessa and Harry content. That's what happened.
Yeah, 100%.
And so they just like watch a movie and they sleep in the same bed and he cuddles her.
Yeah, like, girl.
That's also cheating.
Yeah,
especially because you know you like him.
Right. That is also cheating. That's the thing. She's sitting here being like, well, I didn't do anything. No, you did.
But then she also admits to herself, she's like, I know I'm only getting back together with him because I don't want to be alone, but it's better than being alone.
Mama,
you're evil. You're evil.
That is crazy.
And you're also 18. You're not going to die if you're alone for 5 minutes. I promise.
And you're not going to be alone for 5 minutes because you know that Harry's going to knock on your door in about 13 seconds.
True. You don't have to cheat.
Right.
You do not have to cheat.
You just could simply not be with that man and
everything would be fine.
Yeah.
Everything would be fine. Yeah, no, like she's a fucking menace. And but like, by the way, she finds a reason to call Molly a skank during this interaction too, by the way.
Okay, like, fuck off.
Molly really hasn't done anything to her at this point. Molly's
Right.
just kind of rude.
Yeah.
Molly actually didn't really do anything to her, ever.
Molly is literally just, like, not, like, OD friendly to people she doesn't really fuck with. Which is, like,
And of course she doesn't really fuck with you because you're a bitch to her too.
Right.
Like,
right. Also, probably because, like, the moment that you met one of her friends, you were, like, looking her up and down and being like, I need to switch out of this room.
Yeah.
Like, you're clearly very fucking judgmental.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're trying to fuck my man. That's my... Dude, I too would go to bat for that.
Oh,
so for sure.
Oh, girl, you're gonna find me in the fucking quad, like...
And stay out of the Pike House too,
no.
by the way.
You've been banned. Believe that.
It's also funny to imagine that, like, those were the types of people at the frat house too. Like,
I know.
No one with pink hair, speaking as somebody that had pink hair for 5 years, I wouldn't have been caught dead in a frat house. There's a certain aesthetic that comes with looking like that. You don't risk it by going to a frat house.
No.
You don't risk looking uncool.
No.
By being in a frat house.
I remember reading this and being like, the thing that is most unbelievable is the fact that these people this group of friends is hanging out at a frat house. Like, that's just not the situation at all.
Well, now we're also getting kind of off topic, but the frat parties, I didn't, like, include this in any of the notes, but, like, all the frat parties were, like, bizarre. Like, they were all hanging out in, like, bras and panties and doing, like, strip teases.
Yeah, like, what?
I don't think they do that at frat houses.
Not that I remember.
They pull the girls into rooms and do unspeakable things to them and probably give them syphilis, but...
Syphilis!
But, like, other than that...
Yeah, no,
I don't think the girls are, like, stripping on the tables. I don't think it's... they're also, like, 18, 19. Like,
yeah, no, that wasn't happening. I don't recall.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think they were wearing bras and panties and doing body shots off each other. Like, I don't think that's what happened.
They love to, perpetuate that, like, you know...
Like, sorority girls are sluts.
Yeah, but it's just, like, no.
They just want community.
Literally.
Which is also funny because it's like sorority girls are sluts, frat guys are hot. Which one is it?
Yeah.
You can't have both.
Yeah.
But at least Harry's also a slut.
True.
It's fine.
No, it's kind of like hot because it's like, oh, like,
bitches want him,
bitches
but he's
want my
mine. I'm sick. Oh my god. Yeah, so the next day they kind of just like run errands together. They're just like hanging out in town, like hanging out as friends. And they bump into Harry's dad in town, and Harry's like, oh my god, you guys should come to dinner tonight. Don't know why Harry's dad says that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And Tessa's like, of course we'll be there. And Harry's like, that, and I agree with him. He's like, that is none of your business. That was not your decision to make. I don't care if it's disrespectful to my dad. I don't have a good relationship with him.
You know that.
I don't want to go to dinner with him. And also, even if that was my best fucking friend, that's my family. You do not meddle in other people's families.
Yeah.
I was getting mad as fuck. And then she gets into a screaming match with him in the parking lot of a fucking Sweet Frog. And what the hell? And she's like, I'm gonna go to dinner without you. He invited me, and I'm friends with Landon. Don't make these people make a mess in their kitchen for you when they invited you because they were hoping that you could get Harry to come.
Yeah.
But they don't want you there.
They don't want you there. Bitch, get serious. They don't want you there. They don't give a fuck about you.
No, and why would they? You've been at school for a month.
They don't know who you are, girl. Oh my god.
No, like
that is so inappropriate to be like, well, they invited me, so I'm going. What?
I don't have a good relationship with my family. Like, if one of y'all was like suddenly close with my mother because like she invited you, I would be like, okay, well then guess what? We're not friends anymore.
No, like
if I were Harry, I would have been like, yeah, I can't be with you if you can't respect my boundaries with my family.
Yeah.
But of course, like, that's not what he says because he never says anything intelligent.
Yeah.
He just says things like, you're banned from the Pike House.
She's like, I'm gonna go to dinner. He's like, well, you're banned from the Pike House.
Fuck, I just had the ban lifted.
Just to call up Louis and be like, fuck, put the ban back in place.
Louis like, dog, I can't. It's like, she brings bitches to the party. I'm not banning her from the fucking Pike House, bro. Anyway. And then, so they go to this dinner, and it's a pleasant evening. He agrees to go with her because she threatens to go alone, and he's like, well, fuck, like, if you're gonna go, like, I'm obviously not gonna let you go by yourself. Like,
right.
Obviously. And, they get into, like, kind of an argument at dinner because Harry's dad offers her an internship, or offers to set her up with an interview for an internship, and he's like, I wanted to be the one to get you that internship. And so, to make up, they have sex. Or they do whatever, some version of sex.
Yeah.
Up in the bedroom, while Karen is downstairs making them a goddamn cheesecake.
Aw, Karen!
I'm making a cheesecake and you're upstairs fucking my son. Are you out of your mind?
No, like, it's fucking crazy.
Well, it's also, it's not, like, crazy because, like, I definitely, like, fucked men in my childhood home. Like, you know, what can you do? You're 20.
Yeah.
But, like, mid-dinner?
No, mid-dinner
I'm making
is crazy, is actually mad. Also, the fact that he was just upset about the fact that he was like, I wanted to get you that fucking internship.
And, like, threw a fit about it to the point
No,
where, like,
like-
she was, like, uncomfortable.
Yeah, like,
Wouldn't hold her
Okay.
hand at dinner.
who cares?
Not sure why they're holding hands at dinner anyways. After they've gone upstairs and disappeared for 20 minutes.
Right.
They know what you did.
Right.
They know for sure. But she's like, oh yeah, I would like my own room, please. Yeah, why don't you go make up a bed? Hey, Karen, on top of cheesecake, why don't you go make up a bed for me? Get
Right.
me some nice fluffy towels and put them in a new bedroom for me because
Right.
I don't want to be disrespectful to you. In my opinion, like, they clearly knew, like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you're already, like, you've already done it once, like, I feel like it's actually even ruder to ask for a bedroom. Would you agree with that? I don't know because I'm white and, like, my parents were never strict with me about anything. So, like...
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that I'm gonna get my own room, but if they don't offer one to me, I'm not gonna be like, no, make me up my own room.
Yeah, they were
that
like...
feels like you're, like, being like, well
they
give you extra work to do.
Well, they did say, like, you can either sleep with Harry or we can give you your own room. I would still pick Harry.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I would pick Harry no matter what. No matter what situation.
In every lifetime.
Yeah. To be clear. Anyway, so this is important. It doesn't even matter because it's a plot device anyway. Because that night, the nightmares begin.
Yeah.
So the first, they don't sleep without each other, and then he has, like, a nightmare, and she wakes up in the middle of the night, and we know.
Fucking nightmare
I hate
trope.
nightmares in a book as a plot device to force your characters to be closer together.
Yeah.
Because there are multiple times throughout the book where they will be in a very serious argument and she's forced to forgive him because he has a nightmare and she goes in and comforts him. Because she feels uncomfortable with the thought of just letting him sleep it off.
Yeah.
He's manipulating her even in his sleep. He's like,
oh yeah.
He's like, no!
No, but actually, like, that's actually fucking insane. How, like, what an insane fucking trope.
No, I hate them. And it's also like...
It's so overdone, too.
Like, now that it was done in 2013, and I'm sure she wasn't the first to do it, but, like, if it's been done in after, you can't do it in your book.
Yeah, that's the rule. That's a golden rule. It is.
It's not do unto others as they would do unto you. It's if it's done in after, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, like, it's done.
I hate it. I just hate it. He doesn't tell her why he has the nightmares.
Yeah. We'll get there.
But while she's there, sleeping in his bed,
right,
kissing him and giving him handjobs and whatever, Noah is there at her dorm to surprise her because they're back together. And then she walks into the dorm, and of course, she's walking into her bedroom after Harry and her have gotten into some fight about something or another. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah.
But she walks into the dorm, and Noah is sitting on her bed, and he's like, I've been trying to fucking call you. I've been here all night. Where the fuck have you been? Where the fuck have you been? Well, it's also like, yeah, like, he was just sitting in her dorm all night. Like, if she doesn't come home, where is she?
Yeah.
Like, because we know she doesn't have any fucking friends.
Yeah.
Noah.
You're like, I don't have any fucking friends, so where the fuck were you?
Well, Well, and he was right. And Harry
Yeah.
basically is like, if you don't tell him, then I will.
Yeah.
Because this is insane.
No.
You need to let this go.
No,
you need
like,
to let
why are
him
you
and
stringing him along?
his gap. And Noah's like, yeah.
Yeah!
Just
like, send him and his fucking Gap sweater back to where he came from, please.
And you know what's even crazier is she doesn't even tell him what happened. All she says is like, Noah, I'm so sorry, like it just happened, like I didn't mean it, like whatever, like I still love you. She doesn't even tell him. She doesn't even have the balls and the decency to tell him that like we kissed.
Yeah.
She just says it happened. That could literally mean anything. And like I'm sure he doesn't want to know all the gory details, but it's like you're being vague on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I hate her so fucking much. And then so she's forced to put him out of his misery, and she's so fucking mad at Harry. But then he's like, I don't know, I just want to get back. They end up dating after all this.
Right.
Oh my god.
How she manages to worm her
It's
way
boom,
out of
boom,
responsibility
boom, boom,
and
boom.
then get what she wanted in the end is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because Noah's like, okay, tell him to fucking leave and we can talk about this. And she's
Yeah.
like, okay, you should leave. And Harry starts leaving. She's like, Noah, get out. I'm saying to you. Evil! Evil!
That is crazy!
Like, that's evil.
Sorry. No, not you. You! Get the fuck out of here!
Me?
I've been sitting in your room waiting for you all fucking night, me!
And you also can't give me a proper breakup talk. You just said get out after you cheated on me?
Like, ooh, that man is gonna be a menace to women for the rest of his life, I'll tell you that much.
And he would have every right to do so. He's gonna turn into Harry in 2 years.
Yeah.
He's gonna move into the Pike House.
He's defrosting as we speak.
It's like bitches named Tessa are not allowed in the Pike House.
Oh, no, she's banned. Like, she's a lifetime ban. You're never coming back in Pike. Never.
I do wonder what frat he was in.
I do too. Like, one has to wonder. Like, what she had in mind.
She didn't tell us. She said, it don't matter.
She said some things actually aren't important.
The fight, oh, this is important. By the way, the fight before Noah was like, she's like, we need to stop doing this. Like, I'm not cheating on Noah anymore. And he's like, so what? You don't talk to me for a week and by the end of next week you're back in my bed? Holy shit. Gagged boots.
No, he gagged her so bad with that. He gagged her boots.
And look at that. It only took to the end of the day before she was back in his bed. So
Yeah.
it wasn't wrong.
No, he was like, bitch, like, you and I both know what the situation is. You're gonna be in my
She's
bed.
like,
no, like, she had to eat that one. She literally probably was like, yeah, like, yeah.
sex is good. What can I say? And you know what? Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Like, in this regard, at least be honest with yourself, and I suppose she was.
Yeah. And then she does get the internship that Harry's dad gets her.
Mm-hmm.
He gets her an interview. She gets an internship, and he's like, hey, I know I'm the chancellor of the school, and
Chancellor.
yeah, what even is the principal at a college? I don't even know. It's definitely not
The
the
dean.
chancellor. Oh, duh.
Yeah, so what the fuck? You just made up chancellor.
No, he's called that.
What the fuck is that then?
I don't know.
Like,
I have no idea. He owns the college, I guess.
he owns Seattle.
The chancellor of I will tell you this. The chancellor of WSU says you're not using it in you're not using it.
Yeah, no, you're not using it in your book.
Look, no. Anyways, he's the chancellor of the school. He got her this expensive internship, and then this well-paying, well-known publishing house, her dream job, and then is like, by the way, your internship doesn't rely on this at all. But can you get Harry to come to my wedding?
Bro, fuck you. Bro,
What's wrong with
fuck you.
What is wrong with you?
You are manipulating a child.
That's crazy. Yeah, she's 18. She's so young.
That's a baby.
Yeah. And by the way, it's not even October yet.
Bro. And also, it's not even, there are so many things at play here. So many dynamics at play. The fucking power dynamic between, like, him being a grown fucking man and her being, like, a fucking baby. Two, the power dynamic of him being the chancellor of the fucking school and her being a student.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
I assume dean. I would guess.
But, like, in her being a student and it being, like, literally the first month of college, like, of course I would do anything.
Well, also, like, a paying internship in the field that I want to be in, and I'm only 18 and I've only been at college for a week. Are you joking?
Right, like, I will drag Harry to your wedding by his knees.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm dragging his over and lip ring.
No, like, I'm weak.
Because you know he had one.
Yeah. I know.
So she kind of floats the idea by Harry, and he's like, no. No.
He's like, are you fucking crazy? No.
I'm not going to that wedding.
No.
It's honestly kind of laughable that you just thought I would. But he's, of course, mean as fuck about it. And so she's like, well, I got invited to the wedding, so I'm going to go. Don't waste a $200 salmon plate. Don't make them waste $200 on your fucking salmon, chicken, or beef. Don't.
Right. Don't.
They do not want you there.
They want you there if that means Harry's going.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no. Why are they gonna invite you to their wedding?
I don't even know you, bitch. In fact, if you showed up without Harry to my wedding, I'd be like,
I'm bouncing you.
Yeah, get out. Not only banned from the Pike House, but you're also banned from my wedding.
You're like,
get out.
You're out of here. You're done.
Bouncing you
from my wedding.
I'm coming out in my wedding dress. And I'm making sure of it.
You're done. Get out of here. Get lost.
But anyways, later in the day, Harry texts her and he's like, come stay at the frat house with me. And then she's like, oh yeah, okay. And then she's like, so are we going to the wedding? And he's like, no.
Right. I made that very clear.
It was so hilarious, like, in the context of the book, because he was like, well, we figured it out. We resolved this conflict. And she's like, no, we didn't. You yelled at me.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you were wrong. And she was.
I mean, she sure was, but not him being like, well, we already resolved this, so.
He was like, I'm an expert communicator. And she literally gets the internship on the spot. And Ken has literally already rearranged her college crushes. What's funny is that she's like, I was not wasting pages on this.
No, literally.
Like,
she was like, everything's to take care of. Next.
So they're officially dating. But there's this one night where Harry doesn't invite Tessa to a frat house party. It must be exhausting. You know what?
I can't imagine.
Shout out to people in frats. I kind of feel sorry for you guys.
You're done. Put it back in.
It's like every week. And she had no way of furthering the plot along. She couldn't think of two more ways to further the plot along other than arguing in a Sweet Frog or arguing at the Pike House.
No, like, she said, I have 2 plot devices and I'm gonna use them to death.
No, like, they were always at a fucking frat house,
always at the fucking frat house, fighting at that fucking frat house.
And so she goes to the frat house.
Yeah.
You couldn't, there would have to be $1 billion and Taylor Swift and Harry in that exact outfit with the red snapback.
Right.
In there before I would go to a frat house by myself.
No, never.
She goes to the frat house by herself, and Landon is such a potster. He's like, well, you can go. It's just a frat party. Like, you don't need an invite for that. That's horrible advice.
No, like, he needed to tell her to stay her ass in bed.
No, like, that's so embarrassing.
No.
If I were Harry, I would have gotten the ick from her showing up there by herself.
I know, like, I didn't invite you. Grayson, it's like, why didn't you invite me? We're dating.
No. He's hella wrong for what he did. But...
No, but yeah, like, I got the ick. Like, why are you showing up here?
No, but, like, her reaction to things are always so bad.
I know.
But it's like, holy shit, girl.
I'd be getting the ick every 3 seconds.
No, literally.
On both sides.
Oh, he does not give me the ick. I want him so bad.
You're done.
He could treat me like this, I wouldn't care.
You're finished.
Well, so he didn't invite her to the frat house because he wants to have Molly sitting on his fucking lap.
Yeah.
Evil.
He's so evil. And Molly's like, Molly doesn't give a fuck.
But Molly's looking like a fool too because Tess is the one in his bed.
Yeah.
He's playing both of them.
Yeah, like a fiddle.
Evil.
Oh, like, oh god.
Evil. He's evil.
Yeah.
But they're playing Truth or Dare at the fucking frat house again.
Bro, they're always playing fucking Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare is only fun when you're with your friends and you come up with really extravagant,
insane shit. Yeah. Even still, I hate that game.
I kind of like Truth or Dare, but only in like a setting where it's like your friends and it's really just an excuse to ask each other insane questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But anyways, they play through Truth or Dare, and Molly, the potster that she is like, well, Tessa, why don't you kiss Zane? They fucking make out in the middle of this frat party.
It was just so fucking crazy.
Tessa, gross. Like, and she describes it as that they're like making out to the point where they're both like getting up on their knees and like pressing their chests into each other.
No, like,
because the kiss is so good. I mean, Zane is hot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna kiss him, like, you better kiss him. And she's
like, I got one shot. I know I'm gonna be back in Harry's bed in like 30 minutes, so I need to make this work.
I need to make this one count because I don't know if I'll have this opportunity again. You know, and that she did.
And then they get another dare where Tessa and Zane go upstairs to a bedroom, and Zane is like super polite and asks her on a date and like doesn't make her do anything, which I guess is like the bare minimum, but you know, it's still always nice to see.
Oh yeah, when I read that, I remember being like, oh my god, he's so
Meanwhile, he was evil too.
Yeah.
They were all evil.
All of them.
This poor girl, they were all being evil. Okay, she did not deserve what happened to her. But, and then they come back downstairs, and, Harry dares Molly to kiss him. I mean, I guess she did, to be fair, she did just kiss Zane. But
Molly's
she already
like,
did that. Yes! She's like, I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah.
I also wrote a note here. It was so funny because, like, I feel like every fanfic at this time was always, like, beef between Harry and Zane. And it's only because they were the two hottest. It's not because they ever had any...
Yeah.
Ever gave us any reason to think that they were beefing. But you know who was always beefing? Louis and Zane.
They were always beefing. Oh my... I feel like only until, like, maybe, like, a couple months ago where they, like, yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, they were beefing with each other. They were beefing with Naughty Boy. They were beefing with Big Time Rush and The Wanted.
The fucking beef with Naughty Boy. Oh my god.
And they hated The Wanted.
Ooh, that's
But it was just them two.
Yeah. The rest of them were like, can you guys stop?
Liam, Harry, and Niall were like, wait, what?
No, they were like, who the fuck are you? What? Get off Twitter. Like, please get off Twitter. Like, it's so funny.
But it was literally just because they were the two hottest. She was
Yeah.
like, I'm not writing a love triangle with Louis.
No. It has to be with Zane, of course. Like, obviously.
Oh, that's so sad.
the way that Niall and Louis were just like not in these fucking books. Like, they were just not in there.
She said, Liam's hot enough to be my friend, but I still don't want to fuck him.
Yeah, no, and she was like, Louis' character is literally just there for me to be like, you gotta put her back on the all ban list for the fucking for fucking Pike. But that's
I'm having a date party tonight. Make sure she doesn't show up. I'm bringing fucking Molly.
Right.
Oh my god. Also, all these frat parties and they never like she never went to like a date party with him or anything.
Yeah.
The best part of being in a frat. Well, I don't know about that. I was never in one. Nobody asked me to.
I was never in a frat. Right.
And so she literally runs out of the party and runs down the street. That is so embarrassing, girl.
Yeah, like don't do that.
If you're gonna kiss Zane like that, you better be able to hold it down when he's the same exact thing back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should have done it. I'm just saying these are the consequences of your actions.
Right.
When you're shitty to someone who's you're rage baiting him.
Yeah.
You're rage baiting him.
You're just
on purpose.
It's like you guys are just in the most toxic relationship of all time. Like, quite literally. Like, I've never seen a relationship more toxic than this one. Like, you're not about to get up and run out of here like you're a victim.
No, and she runs down the street and she's like, I've never been athletic before, so I have to picture her running embarrassingly.
Yeah, like she's running like with her arms flailing. You know?
She's running like the kid from Weapons. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, no.
But they like have like this big fight out on the front yard. Embarrassing. Girl, like you have class with some of these people.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure.
Yeah.
You see them on Starbucks.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Monday morning, you're gonna go to class and be like,
yeah.
now I'm humiliated.
Hey.
Right. Like,
hey.
if you're walking.
Meanwhile, 30 seconds ago, you're acting like this over a man that literally kissed somebody else, and you walked in there to him sitting with her on like hand on her thigh. She's on his lap. Girl, you look fucking stupid. You look so fucking stupid.
You look dumb as fuck. Oh god.
And you know, hey, we all look stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be stupid, then like don't do a fucking frat party. And then so he's like out on the lawn, like berating her.
Yeah.
And he's like, wow, you really thought you were my girlfriend? That's embarrassing. And then she's like, okay.
All right. Like,
I'm just gonna leave. Like, too much. She's like, too far. I've been rage baited enough.
And that's my last one. You're done. You're done.
But then she starts to leave with Landon, and he's like, I love you. It's not even October.
Bro, I'm putting my head through the windshield. Like, I can't. No.
You're kidding.
Like, what the fuck?
You're kidding.
Hello?
You're kidding.
No, not right now. Not right now.
Well, also not on the lawn of Pike with like 30 people watching. Yeah, I'm gonna be if I'm on the lawn at Pike and this is happening in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a great night.
Oh, it's a great night. I am sat.
One time, me and my friend went out to the club, and while we were waiting for our Uber, we like fully watched a couple break up on the bench outside of my apartment. And I was like, that's really sad, but also it was visibly.
You were locked in.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, Landon picks her up at the frat house, and he's a little pot stirrer too, because he's like, well, maybe he does love you. Not helpful.
Landon.
Not right helpful. Also, no, he doesn't love me, because 3 seconds ago he just made fun of me for thinking I was his girlfriend when I very clearly was.
Is everyone
Nothing pisses
stupid?
me off more than a man that, like, refuses to call you his girlfriend and then, like, acts like it's your fault that you think you're his girlfriend. Like,
you're treating me as such, so I'm gonna believe as such. Like,
I'm gonna start terrorizing people.
No, because, like, what the fuck do you mean? No, like, you're not gonna treat me like your girl and then, out this random ass situation be like, fuck, you thought that you were my girlfriend? Don't humiliate me like that.
It is so funny because in the book she literally is just like, you're done. Like, she doesn't even respond. She's just like, I'm leaving.
No. No, like, I'm not doing this.
I'm not being rage-baited into that. Not having that conversation at all. And then, so anyways, she does go on a date with Zane, and I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I didn't read it, and I don't care to read it, because why is there also a love triangle in this book? There's already so much going on. Why does there also need to be a love triangle?
Dude, the whole love triangle scenario was so frustrating and annoying. Like, why? Why?
Yeah, there's no world in which she picks Zane.
No
world.
No.
And then her second date with Zane is the bonfire. You know what? She terrorizes all the men in this book except for Harry. Except I guess she does rage bait him quite a bit.
No, like, he's definitely getting his fair share. I will say that.
Good.
Yeah.
And so obviously she leaves the bonfire with Zane, and then she's in his house for like 3 seconds, and then she's like, nah, fuck this. I have to go be with Harry right fucking now, or else I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Real.
So she goes back to the bonfire, and she finds him, like, sitting on a bench or something outside the bonfire with a black eye, and he's, like, bleeding and all fucked up.
Oh my god.
And she's like,
hello?
And she's, like, trying to be nice to him, and he's like, I obviously don't want to be around you right now. You rage baited me all night.
Yeah.
Because you were with Zane. That's the thing about them, too, is that one is always really mad, and then one of them is always being, like, really, really nice.
Yeah.
That's what makes it toxic.
It's never at the same time. They're like never nice to each other at the same time. It's always like when one of them's nice and the other one's like fucking losing it.
Yes. Yeah. But he agrees to go back to his dad's house with her, and he walks in, he's bloody and he's bruised, and he walks into his parents' home.
Right.
And they're like,
the fuck?
Hello?
Yeah.
They're like, you okay, Queen? And he's like, dog, I'm fine.
I'm so fucking sick of people asking me that question. Like, I'm good.
Like, bitch, I can hold my own in a fight.
Yeah.
Chill.
We're good.
But
you should see the other guy.
He's for real. And he's like snippy with his dad because he hates his dad, which is fair. And she yells at him for being snippy with his dad. First of all, again, it's not your place.
No.
I can be snippy with my dad all I want. My relationship with my dad is my business.
Yeah, not
You know
yours.
me for a month and a half.
Yeah.
And also, you don't have a good relationship with your dad either, so if anything, you should be understanding.
You should be very understanding of my situation.
Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah, like...
And also, like, if I'm the dad, I'm fucking embarrassed to, like, watch you talk to my son like that.
Yeah.
Like, even if you are, like, don't stand up for me on behalf of my son. You should be a team with my son.
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
I know, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this is really weird that you're, like, first of all, I don't need you to stand up for me.
Yeah.
Like...
My relationship with my son is also my business.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Yeah.
Some random stranger in my home.
You're quite literally inserting yourself in business that has nothing to do with you.
Also, you're bringing this bloody child into my home. I'm going to assume that you were either there or had something to do with it.
Right.
So I'm not really a big fan of you either.
Yeah. Right.
So fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting. Anyways, she, like, cleans him up, and they, like, I don't know, like, hang out at the dad's house. They make up again. And and the next morning, Hardin's dad is, like, trying to ask him questions about his life, and their entire relationship is obviously built on when Hardin was, like, a child, like, 5.
Yeah.
And so he's, like, trying to connect with him like that, and, obviously, it's rage bait. Because I would know. My mom does the same thing. Like, she'll ask me about my classmates from kindergarten. I'm like, I don't know them. And she's like, but she doesn't have anything else to ask me because she doesn't know me.
Right.
So, he's rage baited. Of course.
Right.
Everything rage baits him. And then he goes upstairs and starts throwing a computer around. And then Tessa's like, you know what? We should just throw around the computer.
I'm sure Ken's downstairs like,
God damn it. That's another thing. like, it's embarrassing that, like, they'll get into screaming matches in his home. You come into my home with my son, rage bait him, and then argue upstairs.
I'm watching you rage bait him actively, and then I see y'all go upstairs and suddenly there's shit being thrown around, and I'm like, you're now banned from my house as well.
You couldn't have done that at the bike house?
No, like
you couldn't have thrown around the fucking beer pong station?
At this point, there's not a lot of places that Tessa could go, because she's banned from everywhere.
She's banned from my brain and my home as well.
Like, what?
I hate her. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, that's often how they resolve conflict, by fighting and violence. So she does have her first day at Vance. Her entire job is literally fucking... Does this job exist in real life? I guess it must. Her job is just to read books and rate them.
Yeah, that is a job, I think. But, like, I feel like in this book, they made that job
there's
seem
no way.
lot more... Like, they're giving her a lot more responsibility than I feel like maybe they would be giving an intern.
Well, also, I feel like nobody's job is just to straight up read them and decide if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Like, if you're probably... I mean, I guess it has to be someone's job, right?
Yeah, I guess
fucking
so.
know. But anyways, I always pictured the receptionist, she's good friends with Kimberly, the receptionist. I always picture her as Elizabeth Banks.
That's a good one. I kind of picture her...
I loved Kimberly.
I liked Kimberly, too. I always pictured her as Tyra Banks.
Because Kimberly held... That's a good one. Kimberly held Harry accountable. Kimberly hates Harry.
Yeah, she hates him. She's the only one who could see him for what he truly is.
Evil.
Yeah.
A menace.
Yes.
But anyway, she has like a good ass day at her new internship. She's on top of the world. So she comes home and they have sex because they're saying, I love you at this point. And while they're having sex, he's like trying to tell her something and she won't listen because she's horny.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the sex, by the way, she orgasms. Did you orgasm the first time you had sex?
No.
I sure didn't. God
No.
damn it. God damn it.
Dude.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Like, no 22-year-old is making a woman come.
No, he doesn't know
That's
how.
the sentence.
Yeah, that's it. That's a point blank period. He doesn't know how.
And she's like, oh, like, do you mind taking the sheets out? Like, they're soiled. Like, I don't... By the way, baking soda will get that right out.
Yeah, babe, like...
They're still damp. You can get it out.
Also, I just feel like by that time in my life, when I was 18, like, I had bled into my sheets so many times for my period that I knew how to get stains out like a motherfucker. Like...
I'm not even gonna lie. My mattress is disgusting. I don't give a fuck.
I mean... I wouldn't say my mattress is disgusting.
Well, not my current one because it's brand new. But
yeah, but like I definitely like it's seen better days. Like I've bled into my shit so many times, but like you just learn as someone who has a period, you just learn how to fucking take blood stains out. You just do.
Well, I guess she's like 18. Do they even have washing machines? I don't even know.
Even still, I mean, I don't know the semantics of it all, but like you know,
I mean, it's a plot device.
Yeah,
we'll get there. But she's like, okay, take the sheets out, throw them away. I don't even know why he does it. Like, this is so evil. I don't even know why he does it. But anyways, they're dating, and then she runs into threat level menace Jace at the mall. There's this, like, evil man that is all of the frat boys come together to form an evil man. And it's Jace.
Like, oh god.
And
the
they
name Jace, yeah, I mean, that's the most evil name I could think of.
I actually love that name. I have a coworker named Jace. Jace, you're very kind. She's a woman, though.
Oh. That changes things, of course.
But I just thought it was so funny because, like, I don't know, like, the way that they were acting, like, he was literally, like, the Megatron of evil frat boys at the mall, and he has, like, power over Harry, and it's like, this big... I don't even know. Who is Jace?
No, like, is he the president of the frat? Like, what is this?
No, he's not even in the school.
Oh, you're right. He's just, like, a rando.
Yeah, that's just, like, hanging out in the college town.
Oh, so he's, like, a fucking bum.
Is he, like, 30?
It's giving bum. It's giving, like, like, a deadbeat.
Well, also... Like, he calls him a stoner, and then later, like, at the party, it's, like, the first time ever at this frat party that they're smoking weed.
Yeah.
What was weed like in 2014? I don't even know. Context is definitely important here.
Yeah, obviously I wouldn't know either.
Yeah. But Harry was like, I might be a violent alcoholic, but I would never smoke weed.
No! Okay.
But anyways... They get into, like, a screaming match at the mall, and it made me realize something. I was like, this is literally why I was so mean to my boyfriends in high school, because this was my queen.
No.
And she was always yelling. Always yelling.
This bitch was constantly yelling.
She
like
always took it there. And then while she's arguing about threat level menace Jace,
yeah,
because he calls her his friend, even though they've established like they're together.
Yeah.
And he calls her his friend to Jace, and he's like, I don't know, dude. Like he just like I don't like that man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to call you my girlfriend because it's gonna be a thing, and I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not about you. It's about him being a threat level menace.
Yeah.
His name is Jace, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I should tell you enough.
I should tell you everything you need to know. Jace is a man. Is a 30-year-old deadbeat who hangs out in a college town.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is that, like, I don't think Jace is that evil. Like,
the character?
Yeah, like, I feel like Harry was probably the most evil person.
I mean, yeah.
in the entire franchise.
Yeah.
No one was scared of Harry. Well, I guess men were.
Yeah.
But,
men were really scared of him. Like, they just were afraid of him. That's kind of hot.
But that level menace Jace is like, aha, I see an opportunity to be a menace.
Mm.
So he shows up at the frat house, and Harry's there, and he's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And Harry tells Tessa, he's like, I can't say no to that man. He doesn't outwardly, he says he's not scared of him, but it's giving he's scared of him.
Yeah.
So they go down and they play some game called Suck and Blow.
Yeah.
I've never played this game. But basically, like, if you blow, if I were to blow a card into Annie's mouth and she would suck it and give it to somebody else, but if we dropped the card, we would have to make out.
Yeah.
Why were they just, like, having orgies?
Like, you know, at this point, it's like, don't even play the game, just kiss.
That's what y'all want.
Yeah, like, you don't have to play the game, you can just kiss.
Go to Soul Ties, babe. Like, what's going on?
Just go to Soul Ties.
But anyways, there's this man there named Dan that, like, obviously is a saboteur, and he tries to kiss Tessa, and so Harry beats his ass.
Yeah.
And Jace is like, nah, it is what it is. Dan is a threat level menace.
Yeah.
And he deserved it. Come to find out, Harry did something evil to Dan's sister.
Yeah.
Poor Dan.
Evil! Like, and I'm sure Dan was sitting here like, damn, I was just trying to kiss a cute shotty, like.
No, he was definitely trying to rage bait Harry. But I would also spend much of my time trying to rage bait Harry if he did something like that to somebody that I love.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
You're fucking weirdo. God damn it.
He's awful.
He's so bad. And then, but she also is rage baiting him this whole time because he's like, don't come downstairs. Jace is weird. Jace is a threat level menace.
Yeah.
Do not come downstairs.
I don't want you to
just
interact
stay
with
up.
him.
Yeah, stay up here in the locked room where you're safe. Don't come downstairs. It's gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
And what did she do? She came downstairs and caused an issue. I understand that, like, he can't tell her what to do, but I also feel like sometimes you should listen to people that are trying to tell you that, like, this is, like...
Yeah. This I don't...
Not
like,
a good
it's giving, like,
situation.
oh, this is kind of, like, a dangerous situation. Like, I really don't want you to be down here. Like, please, like, for your safety and my peace of mind.
Don't come down here.
Right. Why do you feel the need to be like, well, I can do whatever I want?
You're also in my home. You're gonna do what I tell you when you're in my home.
I mean, yeah, if I'm sitting here trying to, like, keep your safety in mind, why are you not taking me seriously?
Yeah, I'm not forcing you to eat a bowl of pasta. I'm saying, chill.
Right.
And then she goes upstairs because she's like, okay, that's enough rage bait. I've rage baited enough.
Yeah.
So she comes upstairs and then he follows her up there and she rage baits him into an argument because he comes in, he's just calm, he's not saying anything. And she's like, please talk to me. And he's like, I'm so mad, I don't even want to open my mouth and talk to you right now.
Yeah.
Please don't push my buttons right now. And she just continues to push and push and push and push and push. And he's like, Gah! And he yells at her and he's like, get the fuck out, get out.
Yeah.
And then of course she gets 2 steps down the stairs, literally. And he's like, okay, I didn't mean it. But you did rage bait me all night.
Yeah, like, what do you want from me? You're gonna be shocked that I'm affected by your actions?
Also, you're yelling at me now as if like if you had just stayed upstairs, this would have never happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying his friends are not also threat level menaces, but like, I'm the worst of them all.
Right.
And they should be scared of me.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest menace of them all.
I'm the hottest heifer they have on the floor.
And then they move in together. It's October. They've known each other for 3 months.
And then they move in together. It's the craziest thing.
No, like, it's literally like the next chapter they move in.
Right.
After this rage bait.
Right.
After she just watched him get violent with another man.
Yeah. She's like, we should move in together.
I'm not even gonna lie, if I saw my man win a fight, I'd be horny. If I saw him win a fight, if I saw him just fight and lose, ooh.
We're breaking up.
Can't forget that, queen.
No.
Yeah. And then, literally 24 hours after they live together, he just disappears.
Right.
He just leaves her there and just disappears for 2 days. And he comes home, like, all beat up and bloody, and then she sees Zane at a gas station 2 days later, and he also has a black eye, and she's like,
what the fuck?
And he still won't tell her where she's been.
Are y'all in the fucking mob? Like, what are y'all doing at Pike?
No, like, you will not tell me where you've been. You disappear for 1 day. Like, also, this is a brand new apartment. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't want to live by myself.
Right.
That's why you're here. You're a man.
Right. We moved in together to
Be
live
together.
here together. Like,
and
what?
he's, like, comes in the house, like, laughing at her, like, acting like it's no big thing. Like,
no.
he's such a menace.
No, like,
he
it's
is such
so
a menace.
crazy.
And she threatens to break up with him.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to tell me about everything. She sees an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, even the nightmares. She saw an opportunity to force him to open up about his trauma.
Yeah.
And he does. And trigger warning here, big trigger warning. He's having these nightmares. I'm not even sure if I need to tell you it's so triggering, but he's having these nightmares because he saw his mom get sexually assaulted when he was younger.
Yeah.
Break and entry, sexual assault. It's bad. That's why he hates his dad, because his dad was at the bar that night, and if he was there, maybe that wouldn't have happened for sure. Or I think he rage baited some people at the bar, and they found his address.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
A lot of steps to get to before we get there.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of plot holes, but whatever. And then she just lets it go that he's been gone for 2 days.
Like,
after the nightmare situation, she gets a call from Noah, and Harry's like, you need to tell that man you don't fucking like him anymore. And she's like, I already cheated on him like 4 times. I think he knows that. And then Noah's like, hey, your mom knows you moved out of your dorm, and you didn't tell her. You should probably figure that out.
first of all, why are you in communication with my mother?
I think, because they didn't know they broke up. She didn't know they broke up.
Oh.
So
right,
I think
right.
the mom gets like a bill from the school saying, okay, like, you're paid off, you're good.
Yeah.
But it's October. Also, they collect those fees in September, so like, but whatever, I'll let it go. He paid off, by the way, he paid her dorm fee. Isn't that like $10,000?
Yeah, that's a lot. Of course he's rich, like, no one he'd be.
But where's he getting the money? He's in college actively.
You're not supposed to ask those questions. You're not supposed to wonder about those things.
Right. But, so the mom finds out about the everything.
Yeah.
And then she gets there and she's like, what?
Yeah. Hello?
First of all, you didn't tell me you broke up with Noah.
Right.
Now you're dating this weirdo.
Right.
And now you're living in his apartment. You just met him 2 months ago. And to be fair, I see both sides of this argument because, to be fair, she does, like, she has this really great internship that can definitely lead to a job, and she's only 18. Like, I've never heard of an 18-year-old getting an internship 2 weeks into school.
Right.
Not that she really got it for herself.
Yeah, wasn't that really good. Like,
yeah, and, like, she's, she's still doing well in school. Like, she is an adult. She can technically do what she did.
Yeah.
On the other hand, do not move in with somebody you barely know, especially this man who's been historically violent in the past. Not that the mom knows that, but, like, if I saw my child doing this, I mean, luckily I don't want kids, so luckily I'll never have to deal with such a scenario, but it's, like, that's fucking scary. Like, that your kid, and also, like, your kid has really changed in the last 3 months at college. Not that every kid doesn't, but, like, you're drinking now all of a sudden, and it went from drinking and hanging out with these people to now you're not even telling me where you, I don't even know where you live, I'm your mom, I need to know where you live.
Yeah.
And you're not telling me that, and...
Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, like, but I remember at the time being like, her mom's a cunt.
I know. I was like, her mom is
bitch.
so fucking annoying.
But the mom does come in and slap her. Don't hit your kids, no matter the scenario, no matter how mad she is, and she has every right to be mad, because Tessa, bitch, you cannot live with somebody you just met 2 months ago, especially this fucking weirdo.
Right.
That disappeared on you 2 days ago.
Right.
And it must be so frustrating, because it's like, now I have to act like a united front with this man that I'm fucking pissed at.
Yeah.
But anyways, she slaps her, and Harry's like, if you don't get the fuck out, I'm calling the cops. And she's like, you wouldn't. And he's like, I would do worse. And the mom's like,
I'm gonna go.
Mom's like,
so I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me.
I'm good off that.
It's so funny. He has some nerve to be like, I'm gonna call cops on your mother.
He slapped her.
Fair, but still.
Came into my home and slapped me. Anyways, and then they go to the wedding.
Yeah.
And they have this nice time at the wedding, and then the next day, Harry, of course, starts acting like a fucking weirdo because they can never go more than one day without not having a fight. He kind of disappears, and she's like, what the fuck? Okay, well, I'm gonna go get, like, some dinner at, like, this local spot where everybody always hangs out, and then Molly, of course, is there. Everybody's there. Because they're always there.
Right.
They're at this little place. And
Hike night at the fucking diner.
I know the diner just gets so fed up when they see them rolling into the parking lot. They're like, Jesus Christ,
Like, shut her the window, shut the windows, turn off the lights.
we're close. But including threat level menace, Jace and Molly are both there.
Right.
They are a menacing duo.
Oh my god. Like, they are going tit for tat. Like, they're band for band.
Well, because Molly is definitely being a little bit of a menace because Tessa, because Harry didn't tell his friends that he's been living with Tessa.
Right.
Obviously, because they didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
She doesn't know why yet. She's about to find out.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're living together, and I'm his girlfriend. I don't know what y'all are doing, but whatever.
Yeah.
We need, let it go, okay?
Yeah.
And Molly's like, Molly turns evil very quickly.
No, she's like,
Molly's like,
interesting.
And then Harry rolls up, and he's immediately like, what did they tell you? And Tessa's like, okay, well, now there's something to be told.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, because everyone's being fucking weird.
And then Molly's like, ooh. I
want to tell her.
And then he's like, no. And then she's like, no, actually, I think Harry should tell her.
Ooh.
She's being a menace for sure.
Yeah.
She's being a menace. She's being very mean about the way she's going about this very serious thing that's about to happen. And then Harry's like, let's go outside. I'll tell you about it outside. And then Tessa's like, no, you're going to say it right in front of fucking threat level menace Molly.
Yeah.
Because I know Molly won't let you lie.
No.
And Harry explains to her that their whole relationship started because of a bet that he was the one to come up with the idea. And he tries to lie to her and say that somebody had the idea. And then Molly chimes in, she goes, who? And he's like, me. And she's like, And
oh my god.
About a bet who could take her virginity first. I do have to wonder, nobody else was really trying to take her virginity. I guess Zane?
What has to wonder?
I guess Zane?
Yeah, I think Zane was the other.
He was trying, but like...
Which would make me feel like shit, because like, you were the only one of this group of men who were like ever...
kind, yeah.
Who was ever kind to me, like actually nice, and we weren't fucking, like you were actually just nice. Oh, you were trying to fuck me too?
Great. And also, you didn't even want to fuck me for me, you wanted to fuck me for money. Because they put money on it.
Yeah.
And then, I guess Harry brought the condom back and showed them the fucking... First of all, ew.
Disgusting.
It's a biohazard.
That's disgusting.
And biohazard number 2, he's been carrying around the bloody sheets in his goddamn car for like a week.
No, like, that's fucking gross.
Ew.
That's fucking disgusting.
Blood is disgusting. I'm in the wrong field because I clean a lot of blood. But
yeah.
blood is fucking disgusting.
It's so gross.
Blood smells really bad.
Yeah, it really does.
No. Anyways. But one thing, there is something to be said because Steph knew, Tristan knew, Tristan is Steph's boyfriend, and nobody told her. Zane knew, nobody told her.
Yeah.
Threat level menace Jace knew, but he's a menace, so of course he didn't tell her.
He said, my diligence, I didn't have any. Like,
he
said, look somewhere else, it's not on me. You know who I am.
But even though Molly is being a menace about the way she's going about telling Tessa, and she's not coming from a good place in her heart.
No.
There's evil in her heart when she does what she does.
Yeah.
But that said, like, I would,
Molly respect the fact that you were like, well,
this has to stop.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is insane.
Yeah.
And, like, whatever, I don't even want to debate, does he actually love her, or can you ever love somebody after doing something this horrible to them?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, what did you do with the money? He's been, like, getting her car cleaned, and, like, he got it, like, a fresh paint on it, and most importantly, the deposit on the apartment. And that is so manipulative. That is abuse. That is fully, that's not manipulative. Crazy. That is abuse. You're trying to trap somebody. Yeah. And also, he paid off the bill to her dorm, so she can't move back in. She's stuck in that apartment now. Yeah. Like, her name's on the goddamn lease. Yeah. Like,
oh my god, it's like a fucking nightmare, dude. Like it's just a nightmare.
It's awful. And then she's walking out of the diner, she bumps into Zane, and Zane is like, oh. And she's like, you knew too? And he's like, yeah. Yeah. And she's like, okay, well, the least you could do is give me a ride. So she rage baits Harry. She rage baits Harry one more final time in the book and gets in the car with Zane.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm gonna get my back once more.
And that's how the book. And you know what? He was mad about that too, unrightfully so.
Like, you have no right to be mad right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'd be like, Zane, run him over.
And then I'm gonna get out and you're gonna hit me too.
Yeah. I want you to run him over and then back up again. Please. Are you fucking kidding me?
And then that's how book 1 ends.
Oh my god.
It's awful. And we were talking about this earlier. I will give her credit where credit is due. There's a lot of foreshadowing. I obviously did not see this coming because A, I was 14, B, this is a pain and a manipulation and abuse that I could not imagine. I don't know how she came up with this, and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like, but I will give her this. She clearly, she had 2 thoughts in her head, and it was frat boy Harry and bloody sheets.
No, and she stuck to her fucking...
Because the entire second half of the book, you can tell that it's leading up to this. Because he just starts acting weird and starts doing really nice things for her.
Yeah.
You can just tell. And, like, even when they're having sex, he's like, I need to tell you something, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I'm too horny.
No, not right now. Shh. Not right now.
Shut up. God, you're annoying when you talk.
I will say, if you could give Imaginator Wendy any props, is that she came with a vision. She had a vision board that had a picture of some bloody sheets on it, and she said, I'm going to stick to my vision. I'm going to see it through to the end.
It's so evil.
But, like, a crazy thing to think of. A crazy thing to conceptualize. And you ever think about, like, Harry Styles, like, actual Harry Styles reading this or knowing about this and being like, what the fuck?
Yeah, also, why is this something you want to imagine?
Literally, I'm sure he was probably like, what the hell?
He was like, I would never ban someone from the Pike House.
He's like, someone's besmirching my character.
I'm not even friends with anybody named Jace. I would never do that. So, my thoughts on this... I definitely remember being like 13 and I remember being pissed off. Because it is a long time before they get back together. They're obviously going to get back together. She's writing a whole second book. Like,
girl, obviously. There's 4 books in this series.
So I was like pissed off that she would not forgive him. I was like, girl, I don't want 17 chapters of her listening to All Too Well.
The Fray.
I know. Oh, God.
The Fray.
But anyways, looking at it as an adult, I'm like, there's no defending this. Like, this is horrible. And it was horrible before he even did the sheets. It was horrible. He's mean. He manipulates her.
The whole thing.
He traps her in this apartment. And then I bet you anything, I'm probably going to read the second book now. I'm already here.
Yeah.
I bet you anything they'll be arguing by page 15.
Of course.
Because he wants to rage bait her.
Well, yeah.
Even though he's in the wrong.
Oh, of course. He's gonna find some way to spin it and make it, like, somewhat her fault.
Yeah.
Which is just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I remember, too, being, like, 14 and reading this and being like, you should forgive him. Like, it was a mistake.
No, like, he didn't know you back then. And what's funny is that it's like, I don't even want to debate, like, could he love her after doing this to her?
Yeah, no.
No, he couldn't, first of all. Second of all, how could he do this to anybody?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that he loved you or didn't love you or whatever. That's not something you do to a human being.
No.
He's a bad person.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he does love you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's a horrible person.
Yeah. He did that to someone he loves. Like...
Yeah, he did that to somebody he loved. Imagine what he does to somebody he doesn't give a fuck about.
Right. Here's a situation, girl. You gotta break that lease. You gotta break his face.
She's like, but there's red brick in that apartment.
Oh God, that's a cute apartment.
Yeah.
If you see it in the movie, you're like, yeah, I'm staying. You gotta go. I'm staying.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
And,
but like...
And you know what else? We're gonna pay the rent, too. I'm not fucking paying that shit.
No, are you fucking kidding me?
I just, like, there's, like, not even words to, like, describe it. Because it's just, like, so...
I can't even conceive of it. And I feel like at the time when I was, like, younger, I, like, really couldn't conceive of it. Because I, had obviously not had sex at that point when I was 14. But also, like, I don't know. It just seemed like I couldn't even, like... I knew how bad it was, but I still was, like... didn't realize just how bad it was.
I think at 14, I was like, I mean, it doesn't really matter what he's done because he loves her. you know?
Yeah.
Like, I had, like...
Love will conquer all.
Yeah, and it's like...
No, babe. No, love will not
conquer all. He's a horrible person.
Yeah, he's awful. He's terrible.
I mean, I'm probably gonna read the second book, too. Even though this one was fucking rage bait.
It was. I mean, this is like four rage baity ass books, like, for real.
I love that word, rage bait. The movies are even worse.
The movies are so
bad.
bad.
I like Josephine Langford, but I don't like the man that much. And, like, I don't think they work very well together either.
Yeah.
Like, they're so boring as a couple.
They're so boring. The chemistry's not there.
How is this boring? It's 600 pages of rage bait.
No, like, literally. Like, if it's one thing, like, this book is fucking rage baity, but
at least I'm interested.
You know, like, you're reading that hoe. Like, there's stuff happening. I will say that.
Yeah.
Just because it's like so
much going
insane what's going on. It's like, even though like literally the formula of this book is just like fucking fighting. Then
they're in love. They're not in love. Will they get back together? Of course they got back together.
Right, and they're bouncing between like her dorm, the frat house, and his parents' house, and it's like the same 3 scenarios.
Yeah.
But even still, somehow, some way, Imaginator 1D managed to make it enthralling enough for me to be coming back for more for 600 pages.
And then 10 years, too.
Right.
10 years, no less.
And 3 books after that.
I'm gonna read
and a
too.
prequel. So...
I've never read the prequel. I need to.
Before.
I need to. It's bad.
I mean, of course. Of course.
His brain is scary.
Yeah.
He has a fat level menace brain.
Yeah. But, I mean... Shit, okay, maybe I gotta lock into the second one. There was more like details that I didn't remember. I remembered like a lot of the main shit, obviously, but like the smaller details.
I'm really just surprised that I mean, I can't even imagine what it would have been like reading this for the first time as a grown adult.
Yeah.
But like, I'm proud of myself and surprised that I was like,
this is bad. Yeah.
Like, because I thought for sure that I was just gonna be like nostalgic and like,
yeah.
I mean, we know this. I like men that don't like me, and I thought I would love it. But looking at it now, I'm just like, he's so manipulative. And like, obviously, like the bet, I never thought the bet was good. I never like tried to defend it or anything. But like, up until the bet, I was like, because I feel like it's also so hard to fathom that like the bet, when he took her to the stream, the bet was going.
Right.
When he argued with her in class, that was part of the bet. Like all of it.
Yeah. It was all like,
it's kind of hard for me to wrap my brain around that.
I know, which is like a crazy concept, and I really like trying to like put it into like a real world. Like I don't know, I couldn't survive that.
Yeah, I would drop out of college.
Yeah, I would.
And you know what's embarrassing is that she had this whole fight with her mom about him, and she's gonna have to come back home in 2 days because she has nowhere to live.
Oof. I could not put my tail between my legs. I could not.
I'd be on the street.
I would be at the Chancellor's house, like, please get my dorm back. Oh my god.
Well, and
like,
she literally lives in the Chancellor's house.
Oh my god.
Listening to All Too Well and Last Kiss in her bed, in Harry's bed,
right,
in the guest bedroom, wherever she is.
The Chancellor's like, what the fuck is going on?
The Chancellor's like, I don't actually care about her.
I thought I banned her from this house.
Well, I love her, but she's kind of a problem. Like, no, like, I didn't invite you into my home. Like,
right.
I invited Harry into my home, and you were at the price of that. Whatever. If you're not dating Harry anymore, I don't give a fuck.
Right. You're not dating anymore, so
bye.
Get out of here. Get lost. Scram.
It's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. I mean,
would read again.
I mean, yeah, did read several times, so I mean, I think we can attest to that. I mean, yeah.
Nobody was doing it like her back in the day.
No.
And thank God no one's doing it like her now.
We need more. Yeah. I was gonna say we need more of her, then I was gonna be like, no, we don't.
Well, I'm sure she would not write this now. Because they change it in the movie. I forget what it is in the movie, but she's paid for her sins.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
It's not her fault.
Yeah.
That this happened.
Still though, the shit was fucking crazy, and it was enjoyable. It just carried us through high school. I'll say that.
I still feel like her sex scenes were like pleasant to read.
They were pleasant to read. They were like enjoyable. They were like cock and balls and dick and ass and whatever. They were like, you know, I mean, they felt tastefully done.
Mm-hmm. I really thought sex was gonna be good, you guys.
Yeah. Lied to me.
Yeah, sex is not good actually. I'm good off that. Quinn, please sponsor us. Anyways, we'll see you guys when we see you. I don't even want to promise that it'll be next week because I don't know. But I will be reading Hannah Grace's new book.
It's Hannah Grace, and then I will hit you back with After 2.
depending on how this one does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Not the harmonizing.
I was just gonna say that.